Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to New World. If you're watching this video, you know exactly what you're here for. We are gonna go over the next 5 PvP tracks, guys, and we're drawing an ever so closer. We are at 191, and of course, we're going to 195 in this episode, and then in the next episode, we're finally gonna reach that 200 marker. So let's see what we can get for these 5 tracks. And we're also at the Azalt cap. I really wish that they would upgrade the Azalt cap to 200,000. Like, I really wish they would do that. It would save so many people so much effort in not getting certain items that do pop up, but they just don't have enough at that moment, right? Like, being able to save up like 150,000 and then just like buy everything that you're interested in, you'll always have enough to, even if 2 artifacts drop in the same PvP track, right? Or, well, they're gonna drop in the same track. Well, who knows? Maybe they do. So we got Bergen's Gaze legendary named one. This is a repeatable one that has come back a lot of times. I picked it up, I think, around like the 15th track that I already did. This time it came back with 680, of course, so it is a named one. Eventually, I am gonna pick up all of these named again, but right now, not really. I'm still, like I said, saving up for the dark matter if I come across them, or maybe some earrings or something else that really, like, perks me, or an artifact, of course. But yeah, Bergen's Gaze actually not too bad. Trust conditioning, health, and shuriken heals. Flat stat, constitution, medium headwear. We got Vial of Azot Salt, which costs me nothing, but I gain 1,000 Azot Salt from that, so always a really good bargain. And a small heap of coins. If the Azot Salt wasn't here, I would have gone for the coin. We've got the Fountain here, a really interesting one, because, well, the last perk is Acaloricious Punishment, and before it wasn't really an interesting life staff, but it is a named one. And if Acaloricious Punishment really is the last one, Purifying Breeze and Blist are actually not too bad if you can actually remove Acaloricious and set up another, well, a weapon perk together with Purifying Breeze, right? And the weapon perk I'm thinking of is if you go to Mastery, Lifestaff, and we go to Splash of Light, and we go to the last one, Purify. Splash of Light removes 1 debuff when it heals an ally. So this actually means that whenever you heal an ally, you also heal for 33% weapon damage every time you remove the debuff. So that kind of works really well in tandem. Now, I don't really know if your Purifying Breeze actually heals the target or it heals you, because it just says heal for 33%. So I'm thinking that it actually heals me, which in PvP might actually not be bad, because you're gonna heal 5 players at the same time and have 5 possibilities of actually removing that debuff. So 5 times the chance of healing for 33% weapon damage for yourself, right? So it's actually a really nice way to keep yourself alive and heal others and remove debuffs. So definitely something I want to pick up later on and actually test out. We've got the Champion's Earring, Refreshing Toast, Regeneration, and Duplicating Toast. Actually, not too bad. Cooldown, health every second, and chance it doesn't consume. So this is actually a really good overall tank earrings, but the earrings I'm looking for have different stats, guys. I'm still looking for the focus one instead of a constitution one or a magnify one. We got dark matter, which I am gonna pick up because I kind of need to remove some Azot Salt. So let's do that exactly. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, like that. We got Exhilarating, Predators, Frostbite of the Scholar, 690, pretty high. Intelligence, Vicious, Unending Thaw, and Lifestealing. Lifestealing, if it's the last perk, you can get rid of it and get something else in there. And then it's actually a pretty good one. Sadly, it's not a named one, so can't upgrade it to 700. We got the Grand Undertaker's Skull Cap of the Scholar. It kind of sounds like a named item, right? But it's not a named item. And this actually is pretty cool. Freedom, Leeching Shrapnel Blast, and Health. On flat stat, Intellect is all good perks. Like, it's all good perks, especially for PvP. Like, it's definitely something, if this was named, that eventually I would pick up. But it's not named, guys, so can't upgrade it. So, yeah, not interested. And a Gypsum Orb, which is kind of too expensive for what it is. So I'm kind of sad that the font was not here in this row. Else I would have picked up the font just to test it out. Just to make it into a 700 one and change the last, or see if the last perk is actually, because right now we're at, if I play 1 or 2 games, or if I just go to 192, I'm basically gonna fill up my Azot Salt again. And I really hate overflowing Azot Salt. That's just not good. But yeah, let's complete the track and start working towards, we already see a couple prestigious Shattered Grievers, and that is gonna be named, I think. But yeah, 191 done. On to the next one. We'll see what we get here. Track 192. Prestigious Shattered Grievers of the Soldier. Strength, Contagious Reverse Stab. Refreshing in health. Actually pretty good. Heavy legwear. No named one, so can't upgrade. Large bundle of coins, 1006. So that is what I'm gonna buy. And medium bundle of faction tokens. I'm mostly at the cap, so not really interested in any faction tokens. It's pretty easy to get them these days. We got Exhilarating Champions Lifestaff of the Sage. Keen Blessed Lifestaff with a focus. It's a 661. We got some Dark Matter here and a Gypsum Orb, so I am going to go for the Dark Matter. We got the Champion's Tower Shield, Sure Footing, Thwarting, Trip, Shield Defense, and Refreshing. If Trip's first attack hits a target with active grit, the attack deals 20% more base damage. Okay, interesting. Sure Footing, 30% movement speed while blocking, and push and pull distance against you are reduced by 20%. Overall, not bad, I would say. We got Prestigious Soulmized Leggings of the Scholar, Intellect, Elemental Aversion, Nature Harnessing, and Health. Fire Harnessing would have been better. Ice Harnessing. Nature Harnessing. The only thing that does nature damage, as far as I understand it, is if you actually have the elemental aversion or the elemental damage on your weapon, or life staffs. Life staffs do nature damage, so yeah, I don't think this is a good combination though. And can't upgrade it. And the Gypsum Orbs, and there we go, guys. 192. Let's complete the track and move to the next one. Track 193, we find Prestigious Solemnized Breast Guard of the Scholar, Interact, Refreshing Health, a large pile of coins, gonna pick up these. Medium Cartogo, Potion Pack, the usual. Rally on Champions Rapier of the Ranger, Dexterity, Vicious, Refreshing Flichet. Dark Matter, Medium Ruby Potion Pack, so are gonna pick up the Dark Matter. So I keep my Azot Salt a little bit under control. We got Cruel Champions, Blunderbuss, Strength, Vicious Shuriken Nature, Crippling Blast Shot. So this is where the earlier we were talking about like the extra nature damage that you get on gear. This is where it comes in handy, right? Like it's 2 extra % on the, well, basis the Shuriken Nature one, and then Crippling Blast Shot. So actually not too bad of a Blunderbuss, but no 701. And we got the Idolator's Glove of the Sage. Focus, Refreshing, Invigorating, Health. Overall, not too bad. And I'd rather see like the one that I actually have, like Freedom, Refreshing Health, or Refreshing Health. And then let's see what else we got on here. Enchanted Wards, or what else? Elemental Aversion. Like those are Elemental Aversion, Health, Freedom, and then Enchanted Wards. Those 3 are the ones that I'm definitely looking for on my gear. So yeah, done with this checkpoint. On to the next one. 2 more, guys, before we reach 1 more episode. And we got 200. So close. Track 194. Prestigious Idolator, Scowl of the Scholar, Intellect, Shuriken Heals, Refreshing Health. We got a large bundle of faction tokens, 4,400, and a large pile of coin, 2,200. I'm gonna take these. We got the Champion's Great Sword, Epic, Keen and Vicious. Yeah, not really all that great. We got Dark Matter here. Definitely gonna buy this one, and a small brown potion pack. We got the Champion's Blunderbuss, Keen, Vicious, Shuriken, Arcane. No weapon perk on it, so yeah, not really that good. And it's only 675. We got the Prestigious Idolator Shoes of the Sage, Focus, Refreshing, Lightning, Harnessing, and Health. And we got a Gypsum Orb. So yeah, nothing really for me except for the coin and the dark matter, guys. And I feel like this is gonna continue it like this, or there should be an emote, or there should be an artifact in here. And I think we're still missing, from what I can count, 2 artifacts out of this track. So yeah, they say once you hit 200, it is more likely that artifacts will show up. So let's see if we can get them before 200 or after 200. So let's complete this one and move to the last track for this episode. And the final track of this episode, track 195. We got prestigious shoes of the idolator, shoes of the ranger, lightning harnessing, and health. Large bundle of coins and small brown potion pack. So again, going for the coin. We got dark matter in the middle, small Kotoga potion pack as the third reward, and the cruel champion's bow of the ranger, sugar flames, and vicious. Again, epic, not really worth it at this stage for me at least, and it's not a named one, so can't upgrade it. So we're going for the dark matter again to keep control of our Azot so it doesn't spill over. Rallying Champion's Great Axe of the Soldier, keen and vicious, keen on a weapon, not really that interesting. We've got Prestigious Solemnized Gloves of the Scholar, Enchanted Ward, Trust Conditioning, and Health. In a niche build, this might actually be pretty good. There are people who are saying like the conditioning perks are better than the the Enchanted Ward perks. So Enchanted Ward is 4 damage from light and heavy attacks, or better than the elemental wards that you, well, no, which one was it? Enchanted Ward, elemental aversions. It's peculiar, right? Like, elemental ward is like heavy and light attack, so it defends against everything. Elemental is it defends against anything that's elemental, so it covers a wide range of perks that you can defend against. But then the trust conditioning, if you notice that you, as for instance, as a healer, I notice that I get a lot of spears, like a lot of like ninjas on top of me that want to poke me in the ass. Trust conditioning or trust damage absorption might actually be really good, because that would give me a lot. But they're doing heavy damage, they're doing light damage, they're doing elemental damage, so I don't know. It's situational, I guess. That's what I kind of wanted to say. So yeah, it's not a named one, guys, so no interest here. And a gypsum orb. So that concludes this track and also this episode, guys. Let's complete this episode here with track 195 complete, and 5 more tracks before we head to the 200. I'm getting so excited. This journey's been a while. Now I'm not really sure what I need to do after I get to 200. Am I gonna continue making like an episode of like every five tracks I make a new episode, or maybe I'll just make like I record every track, and if there's actually something that interests me, I'll show you guys. Like now I'm just telling you guys the obvious, like, okay, this is interesting and this isn't interesting, and a lot of the items it's not interesting because we can't upgrade it. It's not interesting because it's an epic, right? So those are items we already don't take. Artifacts, definitely gonna take those. The Umbral Shards, definitely gonna take those. Or the Dark Matter, definitely gonna take those. But there might be items in there that I find really interesting. So I'm not really sure what I have to do. It all depends on maybe what you guys want to see. Like, do you want me to keep recording like every week 1 episode, or try to do at least 1 episode a week where I go over the next 5 tracks again and see what's in there? Or are you like, man, I think we've seen everything that is actually in here if you went to the 200 tracks, and it's pretty okay if you leave it there. Let me know in the comments, guys. Anyway, we still have 1 more episode to go before we can really say we might finish it off. So I'm gonna sit my ass down here like I always do and end my episode up here. If you want to see more of my quest progression, my let's play, or my PvP track overview from the PvP track system here in New World, or any other game that I might be playing on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.